the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB Esport. Live your dream.
Good evening everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us. It is Sunday night. We've got ourselves a mad endurance race. We're here at Dragontrail Seaside. And I've got McFlurry on the line. Good evening, McFlurry.
Good evening, JSM, and all that are going to be watching and listening.
Awesome. Welcome, Dens, in the comments. So we are here at, like I said, Dragontrail Seaside. We're actually about to start. Dens has joined the room. Okay. Dens is asking, no, starting now. Just confirming with Dens. So this is round 4 already. Can you believe that?
Stick him.
Where's Dens? He must join in. Alrighty, so we should be having quite a good race. Lobby's looking good tonight. Who's quicker so far?
Alex.
Ah, Alex in the Lexus.
Yeah. 4 tenths up. But race offs.
Okay. Cool. So let me do it. You said 12.
Yes. I hope it does what we want it, because we might have to actually close the lobby and reopen it to make it full effect, because I think last time we did this it didn't work.
Yeah, it went to night, but today doesn't go to night, so
This place doesn't go tonight, no.
hit it. Alrighty. Death count
Here we
today.
go.
What is... yes, he's talking about the wall of death. I see.
Wall of death. Chicane of death.
Chicane of death, yeah. Okay, 10 minutes quali. Alrighty, little bit of lag.
Let's see who's got the lag.
Beautiful shots at this track.
Yeah, with the mountain in the background and
Oh.
the sea on the other side.
It is such an amazing track. It would be so good if it was a real track.
Well, I do think the location is legit, but the track, no.
Yeah. So we've got, let me know on the audio in the comments if my audio is good. So we got AW Racing, who was quickest in the practice. Wonder who was sandbagging. Second, Bombastic. Third, Death Raccoon. He's in a Supra, no livery. J Turbo Deluxe. Fourth, Lambo looks good. Fifth is Dens. Sixth, Saphalicious and a Mustang. Also no livery. What's wrong with these people? Yenku in a Mustang. Sorry, Saphalicious is in a Corvette. Yenku in a Mustang. Private Badger in a AMG. McFlurry in a Subaru. Wow. That's different, McFlurry.
Yeah, that's my manufacturer. I don't race that much, but yeah.
Awesome. Ian Evo 9th in the Porsche. Quite a bit of lag from Ian. Saphalicious in the Corvette. Bad to Bones in the Supra. Let's just change the online nicknames so that I can, you know, when I go to do the points, then I can actually see who they are.
Definitely. And also, I think I am going to be commentating only. I'm not going to be racing.
Oh,
Just
really?
to get some laps in. Yeah.
Okay. So, Bombastic De Santos is changed back to... Bombastic looks like he's slowly hunting down Alex, but he runs it a bit wide there. Alex better through that corner. Well, it's interesting. They take different lines. I'm not sure if that affects anything. Subaru,
Is it
that,
the hairpin?
yes, before the chicane of death. Oh, it was a big slide from Bombastic to avoid the chicane of death. So Alex much cleaner through there. I'll tell you what, that Corvette that I built earlier was a massive surprise. I did a wide body on it, I did slicks, racing hards on it, wider tires, offset, few power mods to get it up to 450 horsepower. Yes man, that thing flies. Yeah,
Sounds awesome.
it's really stable. It's really cool, very retro. I like it. Oh, Alex looking really committed through there. So Alex currently pole 145.4. Second, Private Badger in an AMG. 0.7 behind Alex, 146.2. Let's just see what tires they're on. So Private Badger on the soft, Alex on the soft, Saphalicious on the soft. He's third in the Corvette. Also a very quick car.
The Group 4 comparison to the Group 3 comparison, there's a big swing in some of the cars. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Supra in the Group 4 compares to
Oh, big
its
slide.
Group 3
Yes, yeah, I hear you. So Bombastic struggling a bit, not sure if he got a clean lap. He's out in 4th place. Going into the pits. Okay, looking for a new set of boots. Bombastic's on the softs. I think everyone will be on the softs. Davide in the Mustang, also on the softs, out in 5th place. Solid through there. Just grazed the wall. Private Badger's gone up to first. Well, no, Alex is still pole. Private Badger's showing first, but that's just because Alex is in the pits. So Yanku, the 2 Mustangs, 6th and 7th. 8th, J Turbo Deluxe. We're 6.5 minutes into this. 9th, Bad to Bones. So 10th, Safalicious is in the pits. AW Racing in the pits. Who was it last week that did well? It was Bones.
Yes, Bones.
Is Private Badger Bones?
No. Wait.
Bones is in the Supra, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on racing soft, so let's see, he's on a 148 PB now. Let's see if he goes faster.
So Badger very close to Alex, 0.0448 hundredths off of Alex's time. So that's he's done a 45.7. Alex did a 45.4. Very close. Badger getting a good slip. Let's see.
He goes faster, but not fastest.
Not fast enough. 0.178. I don't know why the gap's showing bigger now.
Between?
Alex and Private Badger.
Yeah, Alex is practicing his starts. Thinks this is MotoGP.
Private Badger and who's that? That is J Turbo Deluxe having a bit of a ding dong. That AMG proving to be very quick. Oh, J Turbo went straight there. Not sure what happened.
Who is that?
Bombastic has
Davide.
joined the room. So Bombastic has just joined the room and no? Bromsty. Don't know who that is. And Adders has joined the room.
So David is also gonna into the 145s, and Mustang's proven to be a stable choice. He's looking for bombs now. See if he's gonna squeeze in to the top 5 or top 3.
Half a minute left. Just tell Adders we've got 30 seconds left. He must please enter. Oh, he has. Okay, good. Alright, so
Bomb doesn't go faster.
where's Bomb 7th?
Yeah, it just crossed the line.
Who's in the Alpha?
That's the Bromsky.
Bromsty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. And he's blocking people on the qualifying lap.
Okay. Well, there's only one thing to do. Let's just tell him.
Now he's trying to overtake. And he just got sent.
Okay, he's left the room. Bombs, who are you? Alright, let's start the race before this gets for fuck's sakes. Okay.
See, so Jay and Yenka are on mediums.
That's interesting.
Good luck. Let's hope it's going to be a fun race.
Alrighty.
Okay, the lights. And
Everybody has a good start. Who's in the Porsche? That's Ian. Ian looks like he had a great start.
Alex bombed a bit on the start,
Oh.
so got some work to do.
Yeah, so Badger and Davide passed Alex, and Alex is getting put under pressure from Sapalicious, who runs it really deep. Gonna have to be
Gathers it up.
careful. Oh, squeezes Ian a bit there. But I'm driving on board with Sapalicious looking back. And he runs it wide again, so
Ooh.
Ian having
out
to
wide
go.
there, Ian.
Oh, Ian. Not having a good weekend, is he? Just keep our eyes on Ian. He runs it wide again onto the grass. And let's just calm his
Gather
nerves,
himself.
gather himself, and just let the race come to him. It's a very long race. So Ian has been in the wars this weekend. He's having a bit of a dice there with who's that, Bad to Bones, but yeah, he just needs to slow his heart rate. Adder's 11th, Yanku out in 12th. Not sure what happened with Yanku, but Private Badger 1 second ahead of Davide, absolutely capitalizing on this. So Alex in the
The
back.
race,
Yeah.
the race I'm really interested in is Bombastics and Alex here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Bombs is using very different lines, but putting pressure on Alex. Alex just looked cleaner in the practice.
I definitely do feel it's a driving style, to be honest. Alex is a smooth operator, where Bombs he's fast, but he sends it, eh?
He's very aggressive. We've seen that. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
He's always got
think,
maximum on his strategies.
Yeah. I think his name is sort of a clue how he is. It's either full in or boom and out. I don't know.
That's it. That's it. But he's also, he's got a hard charging Death Raccoon behind him. Luca is a very quick driver as well. And we need to put the tire there on here. So it's,
I think the one that's going to win on the tire wear is probably going to be that is Alex.
absolutely. Although tire wear is I've put it in quite low. And fuel consumption, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. The settings that you have it at, I had also had 2 on fuel. So on what my Subaru was going to say is that
Alex gets it wrong through the chicane of doom, or whatever it is, and picks up a lot of damage. He had a massive gap on Bombs, and now he's got all that damage. Rear bumper, left rear tire. So he is going to suffer, and you can see him getting squirrely. And Bombs has caught him straight away.
Bombs has also got damage in the front, so and Alex in the rear. So it's interesting to see maybe it was contacts with each other.
Alex's damage is gone, Bombs' damage is gone. So they actually side by side. Alex is still ahead. Bombs trying to go around the outside. Oh, it
Makes
does.
it thick, but Luca's in it too.
Yo, this is a huge battle. Alex getting swallowed up, really. badly here, falling behind Dens. So that small mistake there. They were side by side. Bombs went around the outside. He was always going to try. And Alex, I think the corner just closed up for him. So, Bombs and... Yes, I tell you, riding on board with Bombastic, it is fascinating that he's always in a massive battle. And we
the battles always find him, or he finds the battles. Oh, he's gone deep again.
Runs it deep again. So has to be careful, and then touches the wall. No damage, luckily. Somehow he didn't lose that much. For sure he lost a place, but wow.
This is crazy.
It's on the limit. So
Alex is
Luca,
going to move on a Dens.
good move on Dens there from Alex. Let's see. He is up alongside. Bombs all over the place. All over the rear, rather, of all bombs. Goes wide, almost into the pits. Wow. Maximum attack from Bombs. He's got Dens and Alex. This is like a sprint. Alex going around the outside of Bombs, so Alex looking to get up the inside. Plays a bit cautious. Very good driving from Alex. Good driving from Bombs as well. But Alex gets a much better drive. Should be able to get up alongside and get the inside line. No, he decides not there.
You know, very interesting that they're losing touch to Davide and Private Badger. About 3-4 seconds down. A lot of fighting, and their tyre wear is also suffering due to it.
Yep. It's interesting. So if Alex's tyre wear is actually quite bad at the moment. Well, it's more than the other cars. He's
The heavy Lexus.
He's the Lexus in the Aston sandwich here. Oh, he's looking for the move on the brakes. Bombs runs it wide, takes the wide exit as usual. Alex looks like he got a better exit. Are they side by side?
Oh.
Alex is up into 4th place now.
This
Takes
is
the
gonna be
inside.
fun.
Oh, that's very neat through there. Well done, Alex. Living on the edge. Yes.
I'm scared for these guys, and I'm watching.
That was very, very good from Alex through there. Absolutely phenomenal driving. Really, really top driving through there. It was very, very risky, but he knew that he is quicker. He's seen that before than Bombs. So Bombs also suffering with that front tire wear. Bombs' front's looking even worse now. Den's there or thereabout. The fuel's much of a muchness. So Bomb's going to come under pressure from Den's now. Alright, let's go to your leaders. Badger has a 1.5 second lead over Davide, but Davide in this very much so, hey?
Yeah, he is playing. I think he's just playing the strategy. He's got better tire life in a Mustang. So I don't know. Maybe the longer they're going to be on the tires, that the Mustang will come towards the Merc. Let's see.
Interesting. 3.6 seconds ahead of Death Raccoon in that Supra. Alex closing down on Death Raccoon now. That was a frantic few laps.
Ian Eva's recovered sort of from his getting sent nearly to the back of the field.
So, move down the field. 7th, J Turbo Lux has got Ian behind him. So yes, like you say, good recovery from Ian. Lambo looking good on the... Oh, that's... Lambo's on the mediums. Oh, Ian. Picks up damage through the chicane of death. Bad to Bones 8th. Ian Eva 9th now with that damage. Safalicious 10th, also with damage. Yenku out in 11th. And Adders in 12th.
Danes has got past bombs for 5th.
And Davide has closed the gap on Badger.
Ooh.
That's interesting. Fuel is the same. Davide's got better tyres, so perhaps the Merc using its tyres more.
Yeah, more nose heavy.
Interesting. Davide, dark horse in this. Ooh,
In
death
his Mustang.
Yeah. So Alex closed the gap down to about half a second now. Oh, Death Raccoon runs the wide bombastic line through there. Loses a 10th. Oh, and as I say that, Death Raccoon spins it through the chicane. Death Raccoon spins through the death chicane, and
Looks
what?
like Alex has slowed up as well. I'm not too sure if there was contact.
There was contact, but that's because they had spun. So I don't know why you would give that position back. Honestly, he spun on his own. That's what it looked like, unless Alex tagged him and
Maybe
caused him
before,
to
yeah.
spin. So, wow, that's good sportsmanship from Alex. But yeah, he's pushing Death Raccoon to get past J Turbo Deluxe. But yeah,
Oh, got him. Well, if you could pop back to first, I think things are about to get spicy there.
alrighty, yes. Thank you, Matt Flurry. Davide has closed the gap down to 0.4. Phenomenal. Okay, made a small mistake through there. And Den's up into third. This race is just coming towards Den's.
Well, there's been more drama further back. Bad Bones has got past Alex.
Oh my goodness. Bombastic fourth. Death Raccoon fifth. J Turbo sixth. Bones is past Alex. Seventh. Alex suffering with tire wear. Could be. Mid pack is not where you want to be.
No. He's got the pace, but I think he's also trying to adjust to different cars' braking zones and different lines, and I think he got caught out with Jay, especially. I think he made a bit of contact there.
Okay.
Good move. He's got alongside Bones. He's got a bit of a slide on now. Bad exit.
Kills all your speed. And that Supra we've seen is a rocket ship.
Yes,
But that was in Group 3, wasn't it?
that's correct.
So we're in the Group 4 cars this week. And yeah, Alex just battling in this part of the race. Let's go back to the front. 0.4 still the gap between these two. Five
He's got the
seconds.
slipstream. Oh yeah.
He does, yeah, but it's just where do you pass safely?
Private Badger positioned his car well there, and looks like he's got a better exit. Normally this line is turned through, yeah.
Oh, that is Davide living on the edge. He lost a bit there, turned in a bit late, and lost a bit on the exit. Just touched the wall.
maybe it's air from the car in front. Maybe this
causing turbulence.
not. Yeah, especially through that fast section.
So,
Looks like we lost Alex to some lag.
oh shit.
It's a pity. Just adding some good battles down the field.
Absolutely. So Den's currently in third, 5.6 seconds behind the front two. Davide still kind of putting a pressure on Badger. Badger's tires are a bit more worn, so perhaps a good move. This will be a one-stop race if they could make these tires last, but I don't think so.
Well, they have to change to a different compound. So if they're going on to mediums, that could last. Let's say they put 20 minutes. But these
Yeah.
tires are still good. I think they're going to go halfway and then they're going to put on the mediums.
Would make sense. Yeah.
Probably could see Jay pit at about 30, and he's got softs to go onto, and
So Death Raccoon out in 5th place.
nice slide there. Beautiful.
Well held. 6 J Turbo Deluxe. So he's on the medium, like you're saying. Top 5 are on the softs. Bad 2 Bones on the medium. Ach, on the soft. Ian Eva on the soft. So J Turbo is doing very well on that medium. Yanku on the medium. Saflicious on the medium. Adders on the hard. Eish. Ouch, Adders. You were saying?
You could probably go into softs. Yeah, I was saying that J Turbo Deluxe is. I want to actually see if there's going to be, let's say, equilibrium between the tires. Where obviously the tire wear of the softs and then the medium still having life in them, and the time drop off.
Yeah.
Because he's doing 147s now, Jay, quite consistently, and Death Raccoon's also now dropped into the 147s.
Yeah, it's hovering
So-
these front guys. They're between 46s and 47s. But I think as the tire wear increases, it's gonna drop quite substantially.
Yeah.
Oh, big slide from Private Badger, as I say that, through the chicane of death. And that's allowed Davide to get right up alongside him and will take him into the final corner. It goes on his inside, manages to get the job done. That's very good work from Davide. Now the question is, does the Mustang have the speed? Wow, there's 0.1 between them.
No, and if you look closely, if they're more the battle, Danes is gonna close and close and close. He's already got it down to 3.8. Good move by Badger, set himself up well here for the inside.
Yeah, I think Davide also went in too hot there. And it's hurt him on the exit.
Good move. Well done.
So, exactly what you said, this is playing into Denz's hands.
Now we've got some pitters, Ian and Bombastic, onto softs again.
So they're doing the 2-stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that Aston Martin's raw pace is not there. They're struggling to get into the 145s, as a few others have.
Well,
DJ Insanity says, good luck, have fun.
Thank you, DJ.
But
So this is playing into the hands of Dens, who's closed the gap down to 2.3 seconds. He's also in the Aston.
yeah, if you look at those tires, they're not looking fresh anymore. But he's still in a good 146s, so that drop off is not there yet.
It's a lot more realistic. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
With the tire with on this level, Dens is still doing 46.7s. His lap 12 is not showing anything. Not sure why. Maybe he had a penalty, but the gap's still 2.3 seconds. Jump on board with Davide. He's right on the back of Badger.
And now the lights are on, even better with this light. Oh,
Looks good. Who's your money on, McFlurry?
I would really like. Look, Private Badger's new to the racing, and I do hopefully he does get some wins. But I would like to see Davide, take another win. Haven't seen him win in a while.
Yeah, it's some luck from Davide and some diversity at the front of the field. It's always good.
Yeah.
It's not just an old wooden ship.
No.
Davide makes a
He's
mistake.
got damage.
So does Dens. Dens makes a mistake. He's got damage. So that gives Private Badger the breathing room he's been after, and he's got someone ahead of him. Oh, that's Adders. You're
Should
right,
give way.
McFlurry. It looks gorgeous in these settings. So
Yeah, it looks. It's light enough to still see the car, but the lights really add to it.
this is a lovely track as well. I was testing that Corvette on Daytona, and what a glorious track. So he's giving Adders the heads up that I'm coming through. Adders giving
One way
way.
to get past.
Adders giving way. That's very kind of Adders. Thank you, sir.
Well, I wanted to ask you, so who's going to pit first between these three? Because I'm looking at these tires, and Davide's got the best tire wear.
Oh, Adders just went into the wall, trying to give way. So Davide's and as you say that, he makes a mistake and goes off the track into the wall.
No.
That's so unfortunate for him.
Damn. Lucky for him.
Unlucky. He's dropped down to 4th. He's got damage. He's going to lose the place to Jay as well. So he's relegated to 5th place. It brings Dens up to 2nd. So Davide might as just jump into the pits now.
Yeah. Get a reset there of the mind.
Yeah. Look, out of the top 3, Dens has got the worst tires. Best fuel, but the worst tires. So, if Dens could nurse his tires, the gap to Death Raccoon is 7.98 seconds. Yeah. Not sure.
Yeah. Well, Luke has gone in.
I see.
Oh, sorry. Davide stayed out.
So, J Turbo Deluxe is actually in a really good position here. He's still got plenty fuel and plenty tire, and he's doing good times. It's under pressure from Davide.
Oh,
But-
someone's losing it.
That was Davide. Fishtailing all over the place. But Jay,
Have bombs.
Yeah.
Yes, huh?
no, I'm saying Jay he's in a good spot here.
I agree with you. He's 14 seconds behind the leader. He is, as you say, got the tire, got the fuel. Trying to watch everybody get past Adders here.
Yep. Adders is being a great sport, letting everyone pass. Thank you, sir. Good man. So, J Turbo Deluxe. He's on the medium. When is Private Badger going to pit? That's the question. I guess when the tires are literally falling off. Alex is saying, hey team, unfortunately there was so much lag on my screen. I had cars jumping 10 meters forward and backwards to where I was bumping people by mistake. That's not good, Alex. Sorry to hear that, man. Alrighty, so Private Badger still out there. Denzi's gonna have to pit soon.
Davide is on Jay's Hurricanes bumper there.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the field to the first. There's Yenko. He's new to the series, a nice Mustang, and I love the livery with the horse on it. And I'm sure you're happy you chose the Mustang. It's your baby.
I am indeed.
Yeah, it's on the mediums. Getting actually faster. I think he's also getting used to the track and the car combo.
Yes.
He did say to me that he is fairly new to the game.
Okay.
So
Is he new to sim racing or?
I believe so. So,
Okay. He's doing really well.
yeah, and hopefully the more times he races with us, the better he'll get. He did well in a hot hatch hustle.
Yeah. Oh God.
I think
Hearing beeping noises. Just give me a sec, McFlurry. You carry on.
no problem. Mr. Badger's in. He's finally said these tires are kaput. Let's see where he comes out. Dens is still out. 12 seconds lead over Jay and Davide, which are still tail to bumper. See where he comes out. Why is he putting in so much fuel? Oh, I feel like he put in way too much fuel. It's gonna cost him big time. I think he forgot. That's gonna be a real kicker. I think it might have cost him in the end. He's gonna lap Jay again. Davide is still close to Jay, and they are sort of catching Dens. I think those tires are past the sell-by date, Dens. I want to wait and see. I think I'm calling it that he's going in the pits now.
Yeah, that front left is looking very second-hand. So there we go. He does go into the pits. 12 seconds ahead of anyone. So J Turbo is coming through the final corner. He's done really
Davide
well.
stays out.
Davide's still got a lap in those tires, I reckon. Davide, the dark horse in this race.
Well, with them Private Badger's mistake of putting so much fuel in, I can only imagine he forgot or didn't stop it. I think I don't know. Maybe he's got the natural raw pace to catch that gain that he lost. But I think it's going to cost him.
Interesting.
And who else is battling? Bombs and Dens back together.
Dens came out in 3rd place. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay, so he also didn't put a full tank, so he's gone to the medium, he's going to go to the end.
Definitely.
Bombs on the softs. He's on a 2-stopper though.
Yeah. And he has to change compound. He hasn't done that yet.
Yeah.
Ian Evers on the tail of Death Raccoon. And Evers slowly coming back. I think he's found his rhythm, doing some good times.
Looks like he's also gone to the soft again.
Yeah, he did, but at the same time as Bombs.
My this thing is giving me issues now. Alrighty, so let's go down the field. Private Badger out in 7th, so put a lot of fuel in. He's on the mediums, now in 7th, so who hasn't pitted? Jay hasn't pitted. Davide hasn't pitted.
Yenko.
Bombs needs to pit again. Death Raccoon. So Badger, yeah, like you say, probably put in too much fuel.
Look, I could be wrong here, but unless the gauge, that little dot that tells him this is how much fuel, but there shouldn't be an endurance. It's sort of on your fuel, how much you've been riding. So I just think it was just a bit of a human error there.
Yeah, it's possible.
But look, you can send it on those mediums, so I think they will last till the end of the race. As you can see, look at Yenko's tires on the Mustang, and he's halfway through the race and halfway through the tire wear.
And he's on the mediums, you say?
Yes. He has still got a bit. So does Isa.
Okay, I think Addis has just stopped. His mediums look brand new. Saphalicious on the mediums. Has he stopped? No.
No, he hasn't.
So Yenko also on the mediums hasn't stopped. Bad to Bones on a brand new set of mediums, so we'll go to the end. Private Badger also in a brand new set of mediums. Davide's in.
Death Raccoon hit the barrier.
Oh, and
And he's
Ian
right in
comes
front of
through.
Ian.
Luckily, he ghosted. Wow. So Davide's in the pits, putting fuel.
I will have to put in fuel some.
And Eva passes Davide. So Den's up to 2nd. So, and Jay needs to pit still. Jay hasn't pitted. That's interesting. So Den's is really in the best seat in the house at the moment.
Yes, I do think so. And Benz is going to catch. He's doing the second and left faster on those newer mediums. And pit stop, if Jay puts now, he could come out just behind Benz. But I don't think the softs are going to last. Well, they could, and he could pull out a gap. And then a bit later on, his tires will drop off. But that gap could be there to help. But he doesn't know this information. We can see everything.
Yeah. 100%. And also, like you say, that drop off I think will be huge.
Yeah.
So he actually can't stop too early. He has to eke it out. But you say Dens is closing the gap.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's in trouble. But look, he did come from way down the field. So it will be a good result for him.
Oh, Private Badger no more.
Oh, Private
His
Badger's.
race is unraveling now.
Something happened with Davide as well. Davide braked there.
Interesting. I don't know if he had a pen. Maybe it was a penalty zone.
Ah, could have been. Could have been. So, Private Badger. Unfortunate, man. And that's the experience with endurance. It's a different game, different kettle of fish. So Ian Eva also doing well, up to 4th place. Got the hang of this this Porsche. Will have to stop again. Bombastic will also have to stop again. He's having a good run on those softs.
Oh, Davide. Ooh. I don't know if the mediums are taking longer to get to grips. Sorry, the pun, but it's they're not kicking in yet.
Yeah. So Death Raccoon will, in theory, go up into 3rd place. He could get a possible podium from this. Because both Bombs and Ian Evo need to stop again.
Definitely, yes. The only thing that I could
he
see-
spins it again through the death chicane, but survives it. And now he's got Private Badger, who's going to come and pass him. And does pass him. Yeah.
each having a turn.
So, this is going to be the race for the podium. Luca just needs to calm it down. Luca is Death Raccoon through the chicane, because that's where he's losing all the time. You must just survive it. You know, you don't have to break lap records. Just get through there and don't spin. Or
Well, the person that actually is surprising me is Ian Eva's times. He's going faster now. On his one meet softs.
tell you what, Luca in that Supra is giving Private Badger a headache. He is painting the rear bumper of that Mercedes.
Okay, Yenko has pitted, he's on the softs. And Cephalicious is still circulating on his worn mediums.
The gap between Dens and Jay is 11 seconds. So, going back down to the bottom, Adder's in 11th place, currently on the mediums. Yenko in 10th, gets it a bit loose through there. He's on the softs now, half a tank of fuel. Cephalicious in 9th place, he's got half a second penalty. He is on the mediums, still needs to pit. I think that's Dens behind him.
Dens' teammate, Adders.
Oh, excuse me. It is Adders, you're right. So Bad to Bones out in 8th place. 14 seconds behind Death Raccoon. So Death Raccoon's 7th, giving Davide a hard time. Davide also on the medium. Under a lot of pressure from Death Raccoon. Hard to think that Davide and Private Badger were at it hammer and tongs for first. Here they are 5th and 6th.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting that few mistakes and pit stops maybe unsettled them. They really struggle now. And our leader's in.
Okay, so J Turbo's in. Denz is now under pressure from bombs. Denz has got his hazards on. Not sure what's going on there. He's letting bombs through. What's going on with Denz? He's got his hazards on.
It could be AFK. Could be pause menu.
Uh-huh. Okay, so bombs into the lead. Will need to stop again. Oh, runs it wide through there. Digs himself into the gravel.
Well, with Dan's being in his situation, this race is going to be interesting now. I hope Dan's does come back and, hopefully strategize pay out, but yeah, he's losing seconds a lap here.
Yeah, because J Turbo's now gone to the soft and is flying. He's got a 3-second penalty though.
Yeah, just in front of Ian. He's probably going to have to overtake Ian once he serves a pin.
So what is Denz doing? Okay, there's off. Alrighty. So
Maybe you have to go to the loo.
probably. It's like, I've got enough time. He does seem to be a bit of a master around here.
Oh, Ian.
Oh my word. Ian Evo loses it through the death chicane.
He's doing so well as well.
Damage. Private Badger. So Private Badger is going to be in a good position because Bombastic will have to pit. And Private Badger is 25 seconds behind him. Ian Evo will have to pit. So Private Badger could be on the podium here.
Yeah, I think Davide and Luca are all going to fight for it, as you said. Bombs is going to fit into that too. I don't think we should write him off. He's going to pop in between Jay and David Badger, in my opinion. But he's going to be on the mediums.
Yeah. Well, they're all on the mediums. He'll be on a new set of mediums though.
Yeah, so it could be beneficial.
Sure, interesting.
Well, I'm going to be interested in watching Jay's times and if he closes on to Denz, because technically that will be a 4-out-round lead when Bombs puts. Oh, purple sector.
4.
Jay. Through the death chicane. Bit of a squiggle. Might lose him a bit of momentum. Let's see if he gets a fastest lap. I don't know.
Wow, so this is going to be interesting. You think Jay can close? Oh, running it too deep. Got to be careful not to kill those tires either.
Yeah, 15 minutes. Over 15 minutes. Well, he got a personal best by a second, so this shows you what the softs do offer. Bombastic is 3 seconds ahead of Dens. J Turbo Deluxe is catching, probably about 2 or 3 tenths a lap. Ian Eva's holding off Private Badger, but he needs to pit. His tires are still okay, but yeah. Bad Bones is
So Bombs is out of
Yeah,
fuel.
right.
He's going to have
He's
to
out of
pit
fuel.
soon. Real soon.
we lost half a second since last time I mentioned the gap.
He's going to be he's under pressure from Issa, but Issa is way down the field. He's 10th. And he's got no tyre left, so it would be silly to try to stay out. Yep, so Bombs is coming in. And there goes your race. Second place. Oh, now your race leader, Dens. Alright,
So
so
he's doing a 146. Let's see what time Jay does. 146.9, and he does a 145.8. So that's a second on that lap. He's turning up the wick.
well, he's got to. I mean, he's got 8.5 seconds to find. Now the question is, look at those tires already. He's pushing, but sure. Now Issa's got to be careful here. Issa must not get involved. He's right on the back of Dens, but he needs to be clever. He's not in the fight for this race, and if he goes into Dens, it's going to cause a lot of problems. So Issa needs to be a bit clever here. Just cautious.
Yeah, I would be worried if I was James right now. Because unfortunately Issa is on the softer tyres, so he will obviously have the grip and pace.
Yeah.
But maybe Issa's learning as he's following Dens. Maybe it's not a bad idea.
Right, so second, J Turbo Deluxe, only 8.3 the gap now. Didn't find much on this lap, and he's pushing. Private Badger up to third. He's got Death Raccoon 3 seconds behind him, so this really is the fight for the podium. Death Raccoon, scrappy through the Death Chicane again. The tyre where Private Badger has a lot better tyres than Death Raccoon, but Death Raccoon managing to keep that gap about 3 seconds, so we know the Supra is strong on the straight, but he is suffering in the corners. Bombs is down to fifth place. He's 4.3 seconds behind Death Raccoon, but he's got a brand new set of mediums on.
Yeah, I think he's going to be full send, and I don't think he knows any other way.
100%.
Oh, look, yeah, the battle is there for third. There's a bit of big gaps between them, but I think it shall close when those tyre wears on the ones in front come into play.
Yes. David in 6th place. We saw him fighting for the lead earlier, but unfortunately not able to make it stick. He's now in 6th. Bad to Bones chasing him down. He's 2.5 seconds behind Davide in the Supra, 7th. Ian Evo has pitted and is now in 8th. Yenko on the soft in 9th place, and Saphalicious in 10th. Ada's 11th. But your race leader, Dens, is managing this race very well. 7 seconds the gap between himself and Jay. Jay's on the softs trying to hunt him down, but has a mammoth task ahead of him.
Oh, purple lap. It's fastest lap of the night.
45.9. So, man on a mission. 6.9 seconds. He's found a lot of time. Tires in the sweet spot. So, how much time is he going to pull out of Dens in this lap? This is going to be close. There's 10 minutes remaining. And he's found 2 seconds in like a couple of laps. So, it's going to be tight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. Oh, it's good to see. It's exciting.
He gave Issa the hurry up. He's giving him a flash again. So be careful, buddy. Do not trip me up.
It's a universal code of driving cars without using your you know what I mean.
Yes. He's on a purple.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, purple lap again. Oh.
Really living on the edge. Issa moves out the way. Well done,
Jay's
Issa.
got damage.
Oh, Jay's got damage because he went he touched the wall.
Cost him time. Time he hasn't got.
Gap is up to 7.1 again, so Dan's responding. Dan's doing phenomenally well to manage this race. Could have also possibly just been keeping tabs on his fuel and not going maximum, but look at those lap times. 46.7, 46.9, 46.5, 46.7, 46.6.
Yeah, he's living up to his name. You don't see purple laps from Dens, but you see a lot of them are all within a second.
Yeah,
And that consistency is a king.
that's what it's about, man. Especially in endurance.
Yeah.
Just
In his AFK moment, he lost actually a total of about, let's say, 11 seconds in total.
wow. So sure, Dan's really in control of this race. Is it not
We have
AFC?
Yeah. AFC away from, I don't know, it probably is AFC. I don't know, I'm trying to speak the lingo of the kids.
Yeah. Speak alien.
Yeah. There has been a turn up. Luca has made a mistake and Bombastic is in front of him. There's a nice little battle there for fourth and fifth. I think Private Badger's got third in the bag if there's no mistakes.
I see, and Death Raccoon's going through the Death Chicane. Almost bins it again. And that gives Bombastic just a bit of breathing room. 7 minutes to go. Your race leader quite comfortably 6.2 seconds ahead of J Turbo.
You know, from being bad to Bones last weekend, good race from him. And I don't know if it's a super in different mods, but yeah, it's very consistent in his lap times as well. So this seems like the car's a bit off pace compared to the Group 3.
Yes.
Dens is squirreling out of the dash chicane. It's not going to help his time. And let's see how Jay's within 4.5 seconds. I don't know what you feel, Jason.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one to call. I mean, we've got 6 minutes left.
4 laps.
It's close.
Oh, another PB lap, and that's it's nearly 5/10 faster than anybody else so far.
So he's doing 45.2, but it's a bit inconsistent. 47 on that last lap from Dens. So, yeah, this is interesting.
Well, there is another factor to this. If you look at Jay, his light has come on his fuel.
Oh, that is unlucky, Jay. That is unlucky. I think he's going to have to nurse it now. I mean, yes, he's getting purple sectors. Dens is in a similar boat, but Dens has a bit more fuel. So, oh, it's interesting. It's close between these two. But I think he's going to run out of fuel. He's going to have to go conservative. Dens has played this very well. Might have taken a bit of a... Like his P-brake might have been a bit too long.
Well, I still think it's in his hands, because if Jay is going to carry on like this with still 4 minutes to go, it's definitely 3 laps. Unless he's going to try and hitch onto the back of Dens, and this Den just fuel safe for 1 lap and then try and give 1 lap to go.
Possibly.
Or just trying to make Dens have a mistake, and then, you know, that mistake will have a big enough gap to then nurse in the last lap.
That's close. 2.2 seconds the gap, but yeah, he is obviously fuel saving, because I mean, how else is he going to make it?
Well, Dens is on fuel blinkers now, Jay, Bombs, Bianco, and Adders. So there's 4 cars on that.
Oh, the gap is 1.4 seconds. Jay's gone purple again, so Dens is in his sights. This is not over. Private Badger still in 3rd place. Death Raccoon 4th. Under pressure from Bombs. So, but let's keep our eyes on this. Gap down to 0.9. How much has Jay got in the tank to be able to make this happen?
Well, I think that's just...
Oh, there we go.
Mistake by Dens.
So, Dens made a mistake. He's got damage, and that's allowed Jay to get through.
It's this lap and another, so let's see if that fuel's gonna last.
Well, that's the thing. Jay's got less than next to no fuel.
If you look at the 2 below, Dens and Bombastic, Luca and Bombastic, I think a bit of moves are gonna happen there.
Yeah, so Bombastic is about half a second behind Death Raccoon. Death Raccoon in 4th place. A very good race to the end that's happening here. We've got 1.5 minutes to go.
I think they're gonna finish a lap before. That will be their last lap now, I think. So Bombs has got to do his move now if he wants to get 4th.
Oh, he's so close to Death Raccoon, putting the pressure on. Death Raccoon getting that car really squirrely. So it's close.
Well, Dens has just overtaken Jay, and I can only think why is because Jay is in fuel saving mode.
Oh, my word. That's crazy. So Den's back into the lead. Jay has got next to no fuel, and he possibly just yeah.
I think he realized that it's going to be another lap. That's why I think he's in trouble.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate.
And I think they will be the only ones that are going to do an extra lap.
So Den's comes out. He's opened the gap to 1.8. He's got enough to give it plenty, and Jay's got to really nurse that car home now.
Well, I think Jay's safe for second, so all he has to do is now just coast it if he can't challenge.
Yeah.
Private Badger is going to come across the line and finish the race in third. Well done, mate.
And Issa as well. So Private Badger takes the third spot. Jay's still in second, but he is really nursing that car home. So we'll come home. We'll just have to nurse the car home to get there. But Bomb's in fourth. So Bomb's fourth, Davide fifth, Death Raccoon. Good. Death Raccoon did a handbrake
Sixth.
or something, I don't know. Finished sixth, Bad to Bones seventh, Ian Evo's in eighth, coming through the last corner. Yenku in ninth. Safalicious is already finished. Dance is coming through Death Chicane.
He's got this easily.
Yeah, and they just
Good.
need to have enough fuel. But I think it'll happen. Well, what happens now if Jay runs out of fuel? Because Badger's
think-
already finished.
Yes, so the game has an automatic like self-driving thing.
Uh-huh.
I think you run at 80 kph when you're out of fuel. But well done, Dens.
So Den's, something happened with Adders there. Den's is coming over to finish, and then J Turbo closed the gap right up, and then Adders, I don't know what Adders did, comes home to finish the race. Wow. So good race from everybody, and what an interesting finish between Jay and Den's. Massive battle at the end.
Yeah. I think Jay was hoping that the race was going to end one lap sooner and really pushed. And I think this was calculated.
Well, very, very good driving between both of these two. And
Well done.
and yeah, Private Badger. Have to give it to him as well.
I don't know. I actually want to get Private Badger's thoughts on his pits because you can see his fuel.
Yeah. Just a bit too much fuel.
I think the game is bugged, by the way.
You reckon?
Yeah. Well, no, wait. There's still 10 seconds left. Maybe it's gonna tick down. But yeah, well done, Dens. Well done, Jay. Actually, everybody, well done.
100%. It was a really good race.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there we go. Excellent racing from everybody. But Den's and Jay, phenomenal race tonight. And so that's going to be it for us. Thank you very much. And thank you, McFlurry, and thank you all of our competitors.
Yeah, it was good. Good fun. Very interesting. I'm glad this type of racing that we can't decide what's going to happen. So that's the fun part of it.
Yes, 100%. Well, awesome. Thank you, everybody. It was a great race. And thank you, everybody, in the comments. You had me nervous, Jay. This is Den's. Thanks, JSM, McFlurry, ahoy, chaps. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, everybody. It's gonna have yourselves a great week, and I'm gonna say ciao. I need to go sleep. Cheers, guys.
Yes. Cheers, everybody.